where we're talking about the Microsoft cyber attack. Let's get some more on this from Amir Kolahzadeh. He's the founder and CEO of ITSEC, cybersecurity company based here in Dubai. Amir, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning to you guys. Thanks for having me again.
So this story with Microsoft has been rumbling all week. Started off on Monday, we were getting reports that there had been a hack specifically on the SharePoint,
SharePoint, yes.
of Microsoft. And even within SharePoint, it was specific bits, some of the older software of SharePoint. And it's been rumbling on. Within the past 12 hours, this update, Bloomberg has this headline: Microsoft says Chinese hackers are exploiting the SharePoint flaws. What do we know so far about what has happened?
So what we know so far is the SharePoint on-premise servers, not of the cloud server. SharePoints have been affected. It's all the older servers that are hosted by companies on-premise on their facilities with their own IT departments, which probably outdated, not patched, and that's exactly what Microsoft has said. It's mostly 2016, 2019 servers, poorly maintained, unfortunately, even by governments around the world, and those weren't being affected and impacted. The real issue at hand is SharePoint is the core software for storage of sensitive documents within every organization. So this exploit gives the state actors, down that we know they're Chinese, information, access to a lot of sensitive information, personal data, and so forth.
Well, you say we know they're Chinese. The China officials have come out and cast doubt on whether this is Chinese hackers who are involved in this. So there's he sheds.
That's a government job. I mean, that's what they do, right?
Yeah.
The telemetry on the IPs, even Google Chief Security confirmed, and the Microsoft Security Center has confirmed that the IP attack vector, IP telemetry points back to China.
Okay, fine. What have they done? What's the play here? What are they trying to achieve? Hackers want sometimes money, sometimes it's political. What do the hackers want here?
I have no idea. If they are the couple of state-sponsored actors that have acted before, it's more for recognition and trying to find data. But the issue is, why would you attack globally and not specifically? So when the attack is done on this scale and in so many different places, I don't call it a spear phishing. It's not a direct attack on a certain organization or a person. I think it could be two things. Deviation. There's another attack going behind the back, and everybody's being, just kind of focused on this, or they have find an exploit and they're moving forward for another attack. So that's what we need to look forward to.
So it's organized. This is large organizations that this is impacting typically, who have these on-premise servers with SharePoint. Some reports suggest that a government or government-related agencies, some of them might be here in the Middle East.
Yep.
What do we know?
It's
not much.
Not much. We don't know much. So what we know is that, yes, government, federal governments, universities, local government, across the globe, from Arizona all the way to Brazil, and here in UAE and even KSA, have been affected. The depth of the attack, no, we don't know. I think incident response teams are out working around the clock, trying to unplug these. I mean, if someone has one of these things and hasn't patched it, go unplug it. That's the best thing you can do. So, and until you can actually patch it and bring it back up, I believe my personal experience tells me that this is a lead into another bigger attack and something more focused.
Microsoft did issue a patch, didn't they, on Monday night?
They did, yes.
Yeah. What kind of calls have you been getting? You've got hundreds of people around the world. I guess that there will be some clients for whom it's call Amir when this kind of thing happens.
No, actually, honestly, we're lucky because I don't have any client that have these old servers. We are lucky to push our client to move into clouds or patch their servers. If I have a client that has one of these servers, I haven't done my job. I mean, seriously, I would have to look at my own report card at that point. These clients, we don't have one of these clients because these older dinosaur servers are primarily acting as a very large organization or government organization. Universities with low budgets couldn't lie. Local governments in rural areas of U.S. or Europe that didn't have the budget or didn't have the tech to migrate to cloud. So that's one of these, and those guys don't hire our services if they did.
Okay, if they did, they'd be getting the latest generation.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, but we've got a couple of calls from some organization out here that they do have on-premise servers, and we were able to couple. They weren't affected. Thankfully, we were able to, guide them to patch it and give them advice to, hey, get rid of these boxes and go to the cloud.
Okay, fine. So this isn't really something that's keeping many organizations awake at night in the UAE at the moment. I get that. That's fine.
No.
A couple of minutes left with you. What is this summer? What's the thing?
Oh, wow. As always, be vigilant. Attacks are always coming. I see, it's funny, and in the past couple of years, we see the widespread of the attack or the angle of attack getting wider. So as you can see, just with this case in point with this attack is they attacked globally. I mean, that takes resources. That takes amount of resources, not only on computers and hardwares, on people, to be able to attack from Brazil to Arizona to Middle East, all the way down to Philippines. I even heard that this morning were affected. So state actors, sponsored actors are getting bigger. They're going after specific needs with the driven mission statements. So what we need to look, obviously, at our own backyard, be vigilant. Companies, government, every enterprise has to keep their cybersecurity up to date. It's not something that you put, let's do it after the weather gets cooler. Those guys don't care about that. They're sitting in AC and they'll come after you.
Finally, artificial intelligence, AI. What new threats is that throwing up on a weekly or monthly basis as this technology accelerates so fast?
100%. I believe that's one of the things that you just mentioned. This wide angle I mentioned is definitely helped by AI. Okay, not enough people could have done this. This is AI directing this kind of an attack, and that's what happens. So, but at the same time, AI is also helping us to prevent or protect against these attacks. It's like both sides have guns. That's it. I mean, the guns are getting bigger.
Amir, great talk to you. Appreciate your time this morning. Thanks very much indeed for coming in.
Always. Thank you very much.
The thoughts of Amir Kolahzadeh. He's the founder and CEO of ITSEC. You are listening to The Business Breakfast. We are live on Dubai Eye Radio. Of course we are. 24 hours a day, in fact. The Business Breakfast live till 10 a.m. Also live if you want to watch us. And Amir's wearing a very nice blue suit. If you want to watch us, we're live on Dubai One Television, wherever you watch your TV.